never throw away receipts.
Good game last night.
MP, what's up, bro?
What's up, buddy?
T-Mac, man, what, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft, mate?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Got in the corner. Can you get back out?
Great find.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really...
Help out on D-Lo. Hey, swing him out, get him out.
Lakers substitution. In at the two-guard. The Nuggets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Find the lanes.
At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic. At the line for one.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And that one, good.
LBJ using every part of the court right now to score, and offensively, he's one of the smartest players out there.
To the paint. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 5. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Braun. The Nuggets with the new 14. LeBron with the block.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
By himself, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Braun. And the three off target.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Russell makes it off the glass.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Appreciate it, D.A. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Now, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it? And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Schroeder against Jackson. Schroeder passes to Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 9. Jackson kicks to Brown. Back to Jackson. "55 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's the Lakers' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Hachimura, the pass to the great.
And the foul.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference final on more than one occasion.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Here's Los Angeles now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hachimura. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Jackson up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. They kick it out to Green. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
Your Nuggets. 11. The Lakers. 22.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jared Vanderbilt out there with the great one. And there's Davis. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Clock at 6. Fires. High post. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Murray. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Braun. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
And again, Denver no good.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Drills it from outside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Nice.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael
You
Porter
won,
Jr.
Davis, you
was
won.
a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
Got sub for the hogger, bro.
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Nuggets 22. The Lakers 45. Lakers
Checked in
substitution.
for Vanderbilt.
Number 23.
Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon kicks to Jokic over Davis, and James pulls it down. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Russell with it. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the foul called on the great one. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ryan passes to Green. Ryan in the post. Covered by Bamba. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big. Stretch out the offensive opportunities. Because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Murray. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low. And it's Bryant missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Schroeder. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Reggie Jackson.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Hachimura hits them both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home. Now, here's Green. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Schroeder outside. At the elbow, it's Bamba. .51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Pretty pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Denver passing it around. Jackson passes to Bryant. Back to Jackson.
What a shot up, Brad.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Reggie Jackson showing his physicality from the point guard position.
The Nuggets have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The Lakers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. Those will be very loud points.
And here's the fast break. Najee passes to Jackson. Unloads from 13. The shot misses. And so it's Los Angeles.
How much does this game cost?
It's the buzzer sound. A huge lead for them.
I got this
The
game
scoring has been
and
tremendous,
PJ
and they are shooting
Tour.
lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action
50
in
bucks.
just a
It
minute.
was 49.95.
66. Substitution on the
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And then for Los Angeles, the great ones checked in for Hachimura. And it's Malik Beasley and for Lonnie Walker. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Also Malik Beasley out there. Thompson is out there with the great one. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward position. The great one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And that one misses.
Team is in the penalty.
No
Oh,
luck that
off
time either.
again.
It's
Give me
stolen.
And the foul rip.
And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Inside, here's Smith. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Shoots off the step back. Off on that one. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
That is the end of the game.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I got to do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's going to disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
I'm helping.
Okay, someone take 0 then, because I'm here.
No way.
Nice, John.
I'm out.
Push ahead. Push.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
Nice, Chris. Nice.
There's all these bombs and stuff on this game.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant.
still
Talk
on
about
the
the
bench,
value
bro.
of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you.
Still on the bench, McGill.
Substitution on the
Timberwolves
board.
will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Lonnie Walker is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's the great one in it to 2. Noel, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And it's Walker, that time on the assist from Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, BA, he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization,
wow.
Carl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Up top, Walker. 9 points for him in his last game. And the basket by Hachimura.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Prince. .44 seconds left to play in the first. And the call is going to be, yes, on a legal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw no good. And no luck that time either. The Timberwolves trail. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Noel, that's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Prince grabs the miss.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert traffic.
The teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Tremendous touch on the floater. Prince flashing some confidence in his ability to make shots.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2.
Passing the ball. My teammate.
16. Your Timberwolves, you dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of
That's why I'm on the bench, ball.
officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Mike Conley out there with Jalen Noel. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Carl Anthony Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Russell. And he gets the bucket.
Nice.
Russell's got 5 points.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Pass to Beasley. Davis against Conley. And that one's good. Davis.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Just 2 to shoot. Noel, no good.
Good snatch, eh?
The Lakers in the lead. Davis, the pass to Russell. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one.
Yes.
I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Beasley. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to
We're getting
execute at
fans.
both ends, you can build
I
on
didn't even
this
score
lead.
points, but I'm getting fans.
Conley finds Gobert. Now Towns. And that one's long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The great one. He can't get that one to fall. McDaniels with some nice D. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
If you know about Conley's fan. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have...
Your Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is winning.
37. The Lakers.
I think we lost the game, man.
45.
Played about 4 games. He was from the bench, yeah. Yeah, that was me sitting on the bench. Yeah, right in the middle. Until I simulated until you get on.
Lakers substitution. Number 23.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's the great one in a shooting guard.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Davis.
No way.
McDaniels can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And so he draws the
foul.
Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after
Carl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And it's Noel in for Conley. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Carl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
6 to shoot.
No.
The Timberwolves again can't hit on offense. Here are the Lakers. This run now up to 13-2. Here's James. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Dreadlocks, yeah.
LeBron
James has got 7.
Yeah, I made my
Just
player have
so
dreadlocks.
successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer
3
to
points
me
and 1
is it
assist.
a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
All right, everybody, time to get on your feet.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Carl and
I reckon the
Towns.
dread locks
Even
so
under
bad.
duress, the
The
ability to stay
facial features
focused.
is definitely off.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this
screen
kind of
there, bro?
aggressive play.
Here's the great one. Anderson covers.
Get up there, Davis.
Here's Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you just love to see Davis heat up like this. He's so exciting to watch on the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Some
I'm
changes
legit
now
playing
for the
in my
Lakers.
favorite team.
Bamba's checked in for Vanderbilt. Walker comes in for LeBron. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
Davis is a man.
Pass to the great one.
My screen now.
1:03 left in the third quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely...
See, you got me sense off, babe.
Changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Towns, and Conley subbed in for Anderson.
We're up by 24
All right, guys,
points.
what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far
shouldn't
for
lose.
Los Angeles?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
They've got Rudy Gobert. Nikhil Alexander Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the middle. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
That was a bad pass, bro.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Russell.
Nice, bro.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Can you do multiplayer? Yeah,
for a
Roger.
3-point play here.
If you get the game, then we can play
I
together.
really like the way he's playing.
We can
in
play
this
together
half.
or we
He's
can play against each
more
other.
aggressive and confident.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined
Even the
dramatically.
goal funds.
Yeah, I love that, BA. It keeps the game
multiplayer
going.
as well.
There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters.
So I haven't streamed
and
it
you
yet.
know
I'm
the
still
fans
practicing.
love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Outside Conley.
No way. Block his ass. Oh.
No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt against McDaniels. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center.
You have to buy this one as a package. It's on
Russell with
Steam.
the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Stolen by Conley.
And the package is $50 for the golf one and the NBA one.
Number 23.
What's the golf one? It's Tiger Woods.
Second team foul.
Yes, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods 2K.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
PGA,
Pass to McDaniels.
2K23.
From the line.
And after just a fantastic first half,
To get them both for
he's
$50.
really having trouble finding
Or
that
it's one
shooting stroke.
one
Davis,
of
the
them
pass to Russell.
for
That's in there.
130
Davis with
each
the assist.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
to get the package
Challenging this
for
D with the
49.
3-ball. That's his second from distances half, and he
$50
also
for
won
both.
the
Yeah,
first half,
Roger.
too.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride.
And
it
this
makes
one,
it look easy.
it's so cool too. You got the
Pass to
WNBA too.
Reeves.
So the women's National
Fourth
Basketball
quarter
Association.
play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's the great
Surely.
one. Here's Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got
Anthony
10 points in
Davis.
just the second half.
The long arms of Davis. Outstanding work using them to track down second chance
I've got
points.
no points like by layup or shot. 1 point
McDaniels up
from
top.
free throws.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 19 points.
Mike Conley starting
Package
to
on
percolate
Steam,
a
yeah,
little
Roger.
bit here. Look out, defenders.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You're toasting the defense and
I got
getting in
Tekken
close.
as well, which was,
They'll take possessions
another
like that one
online-
all day.
Online one if you wanted.
Russell against Conley. Pass to the great one. 4 on the clock.
Oh, wow.
And Conley grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
And you have to
Man,
learn
I
how
didn't
he
practice
controlled the
much,
key,
did he?
piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Pass to McDaniels. Tries to break his ice. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's the great one.
Surely.
That shot off. Nice D from Reed. And the Timberwolves with possession.
Still can't chop any.
They've given up just 8 points in the
Yeah,
fourth.
give me that.
Ooh, poked away.
Go Davis.
Pass to Reeves. Russell with the ball.
Oh, we only got 30 seconds, so they won't do anything. Those shots, though. Damn. Right,
So we
we'll
see
win
the
another game.
Lakers taking the W here.
Shot my boy.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
I got
They really
795
came in looking
fans.
confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks.
Dude,
For
Shanna
Grant
got
Hill,
paid. I
Ali
got salary
LaForce, and
this
Doris
time.
Burke, and the rest of our 2K team.
920
This is Brian
fans.
We
Anderson
want to
signing
thank
off.
everyone who came out for tonight's game.
Let's go.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR?
Look at those
offensive
facials.
to
They
win
look
over the
like
hearts and
nothing
minds
like
of the
me. Yeah, you do get fans, yeah.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win
Look
over
at
the
those
hearts
facials,
and
though.
mind
Looks
of the
like
city.
nothing
I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping
at all.
propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better.
I could have, but
That's it.
I just wanted to play.
Listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community,
Sounds like
but
it.
what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well,
Not
I'm
even
the kind of
Tahir,
guy
nah.
that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do.
This is why Druid's out.
So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long
Just
time,
tied back,
you know?
not tied
And they
up.
have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here.
I reckon the colour's on, though.
You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
The colour of the guy matches.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job. So I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been.
Nice.
So you'll
Good
see for yourself
response.
soon enough.
Good response.
You got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
the
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
And his eyes are the wrong colour, too. I don't think they're brown. Oh, they are brown, actually.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do
Got
good in
another
this
500
community.
fans.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by.
The fans
you know,
help
it's just
by, like,
an
buying
idea that I get to
your,
use my platform, you know, my
brands and
position in
stuff.
society to help people.
Once you,
You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete
once
to
you
me,
develop,
at least.
like,
You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in
promoters.
place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Promoter
Without a
brands.
doubt. You know, they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. You know, but it's up to me and my team to drive this, so I think that's really cool as well.
Looking to get in tomorrow, yeah,
You know,
Roger.
if it was
That's
them
us.
telling me what to do, I could see why people will have an issue with it, but it's not like that at all.
That's great. Sounds like the city will be lucky to have you around, MP.
Thanks, man.
Got no price on this.
Let's play our next game.
Hey,
Come here.
were you looking to talk?
Now!
Oh, okay,
Whoa.
I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit?
Chill the
Anywhere,
hell
let me
out.
know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're
You know,
good.
Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
they, dogs,
You're
plural.
my manager's
Sorry.
girlfriend,
Vassitons,
right?
and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again as per usual. And then that agitates Frida. So now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky because she's a chewer. She likes to chew. And now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in
Cool,
there
that-
with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up.
All
with
right,
you
all
with
right.
John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is.
It looks good. Yeah,
and
I thought
he's
so
gonna
as
make
well.
you look great. He's gonna do it today.
I enhanced the
Once
graphics
I
too.
give him a call,
Once
because
you give him a call,
obviously it
no,
is
I feel
only
like-
if you think
I
it's a good
feel like
idea.
you gave
It's
him a
not
call
like
already.
graphic dependent like Fortnite,
Yeah, did you-
so you
what
can
did you
turn the
I
settings
just thought
right up.
it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I
High
appreciate it.
diff.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new?
Let me know as soon as you get it, and then
Jonas is Ricky,
jam some games.
and then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're
Yeah, the golf one's hard.
You got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'm trying to practice.
I take that as a compliment.
Frida
so
would.
I would, I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
Oh, true, Bjorn. Yeah, you should.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Talking to damn dogs.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on?
Don't ask me what MP
You
stands
chilling?
for. I don't know.
No,
what
I'm
MP
chilling.
stands
I'm here doing all right.
All
huh?
right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything fine. She scares me a little, though.
I don't know what it'll be like. Yeah.
Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
It's pretty cool
Yeah,
games.
no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just like reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session,
storylines,
right?
isn't it?
All right.
Okay.
The golf one isn't
Let's
too
get started.
much storyline. It's small tournaments.
So, you've had a little time
Trying to
now to get
become a
acclimated to
professional
your
player.
new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
Ooh, I say me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say me. You know, life is about adapting, John. As you may know as well, you know, the most successful people don't whine when things don't go their way. They simply figure out what they need to do to make things go their way. You feel me on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And like, you can't control the outside factors.
like those ones.
You can only
can
control
do
how you
things
deal with
to
it.
upgrade. Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it, but, any concern
Yeah,
about
get
how long it's
upgrades
taking you
and
to
make
adapt
your
to your new
player
city?
better. It's the same as this game, but there's no
I mean, that
storyline
stuff
in the
takes
golf
time.
one.
You know, if you're expecting things to go your way, the minute you get into a situation, you're gonna be disappointed.
We can
flat out,
multiplayer
you know?
on that one too.
I feel great about where I am right now, and I'm looking forward to proving my worth to the city, as time goes on.
Okay, then, last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Ooh, okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
This might not be my hometown, but this is my city now. You know what I'm saying? And the good news for everyone living here is that their lives about to get a whole lot better.
So
That's a
check
bold
those,
claim.
Very bold
noties
claim.
on.
I mean, I'm gonna let you in a little bit on my little philosophy. If I run with you, I run with you. Like till the wheels fall off, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to lift up all my brothers and sisters in the city, John. And you can only do that by getting them chips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about the helping hand, making sure my people are good in their day to day.
Pro golfers and b-ballers.
So that right there, that's what excites me about the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Showing
starting from the bottom is
everyone
hard,
that MP
man.
is more than just a superstar. He's a man of the people.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time
The
with
golf
you.
one,
Likewise, man.
definitely.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro?
It's really
What's going
accurate
on? I don't
movement on
even
the
know
golf
anymore.
one.
All right, check this out, John.
Like if
Let's
you,
take this one
if
day
you
at a
move
time.
your
Okay. All right? You'll
stick
get
lightly
there.
off or you
And,
move it too
send the best
fast,
to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do.
it
Thanks,
does
man.
the same
Brother.
in the
Okay.
game. The ball goes all haywire.
I'm on him.
Yeah, so these fellas here, they're playing a tournament online.
Exclamation point.
What a run.
I should see them soon. Yeah, these fellas.
In the fourth quarter.
Joe does know. Joe does know.
2v2.
Joe knows, baby. Brian's throwing it down left and right. John's grabbing boards. Rodney's scoring in the fourth. That was a complete team effort and dominating performance by Team 2K TV.
Hey, Team 2K TV, I heard you guys went out there and got it done.
2K TV, so there's the people that invented this game, and then they're playing real basketball.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies,
Still on
Greg,
the
who are
bench.
beginning these new pro careers?
Yep,
Look.
One's checked in for Vanderbilt. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3.
Screen, bro.
Here's the great one, guarded by Porter. Here's James on target from 13 feet.
This one's Jamie on time, yeah.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back
This
to
one's
Murray,
whose players are like bloody
and Davis pulls it
level
down.
100.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
They get the rebound.
Oh!
It's blocked.
LBJ got blocked.
Activity
See that in
from
real life.
KCP. Sell it out there for the block.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Davis.
Oh, it's our home court. They can make the screen shake when it's your home court to make opposite
He knew it was
teams
coming, as he just means so much to the franchise and
harder to shoot.
cause for a back-to-back MVP.
Mamba is checked in for Davis. And Jokic drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him.
But when we take free throws here,
to
we're
defy that assumption.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they liked, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
I like to
Thanks,
see
David.
them.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Fires at the elbow. Russell, no luck.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Pass to Murray. Jokic inside. Russell's there. Jokic with the bucket.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Reeves the pass to Bamba. Russell against Murray. Shoots it. Los Angeles with another miss.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Gordon. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
From deep LeBron. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
We don't see me
So the Lakers call a timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see
I don't remember how much kick it was.
Both teams deciding to change it up. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit. The first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all. He's not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
Yes.
And he makes that
one.
I
finally made one. Yeah, 1,100 fans. Let's go.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Last time they met was in Denver.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got For Denver, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago.
Let's go, Bob. Might be the second half. All right.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Shooting for Denver.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. You really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Russell. Then there's the great one, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. They grab their own miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's James outside. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got the lead up to 13 for Los Angeles. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And the versatility he offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And he makes both free throws. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply help. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
4 on the clock. Porter finds Murray.
And they can't be happy they found Murray there in the edge. Jamal is lights out at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw, no good. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
Remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
This is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Back to LeBron, and stolen by Gordon. And the foul called on the great one.
Lakers foul.
That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Caldwell Pope left side. Pass to Murray. Over Russell. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Murray.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Here's the great one, guarded by Porter, and it's the great one missing. The Nuggets trailed by 11.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressive.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. And a close.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Lakers 40. The Nuggets 36.
Teams changing it up here. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Murray. And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Porter with the steal. To the middle. Here's Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Jamal Murray.
Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
The pass to the great one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's James trying to get open as Davis, and James gets it to go.
Let's go,
James
brother,
has got
man.
13.
What up, Jason?
Down low, LeBron James, the rare package of skill,
Are you at home now?
and athleticism.
Oh, I got fouled off.
Through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And
My
as
last
tired
game,
as
but,
they might be after
James
fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bamba is checked in for Anthony Davis. Walker comes in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the foul.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
AJ King's 3. Yeah, after this game over.
That one on Caldwell Pope. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. That puts them in the lead. Bryant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Out to the wing. There's the great one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Porter's checked in for Green. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Walker.
Get in.
It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh,
and the layup falls.
Michael
Porter's got 7.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to the great. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the jump by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
And Bryant kicks to Porter. Pass to Jackson. It's up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Schroeder up top, guarded by Jackson. And it's Schroeder missing. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be.
Your Lakers.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass.
Okay, fans, it's go time. Get loud for the fourth period.
Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And the great one subbed in for Beasley. And Denver also making a switch. Ryan's checked in. Marif finds Jokic. "17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To take the lead. Oh, and he misses the dunk. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
They're behind by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Davis. Can't cash in.
And AD loves this. He takes pride in stepping up to the free throw line when it's close.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
One more, brother. One more.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Oh.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one.
Let's go.
It was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you.
On to Fortnite.